Shit, what up, everybody? Damn, it's your boy DJ Rumble Cover up in this bitch. Solo right now. Send everybody the link, but I don't see everybody, so I just started because, why not? Whoop, whoop. What up, CRM? What up, KJ? How's everybody doing? Shit. Chilling in my Christmas garb. Got my motherfucking National Lampoon's Christmas hat on and shit. What up, 24 Eyes? Death. Whoa, whoa. Just chilling. Well, I'm just chilling. Chilling. Solo for a minute. Hope y'all seen them sweet twisted pics. Blaze and shit. And Jamie and Paul with their arms around Warloxide. Ain't no beef. Yeah, whoop, whoop. You serious, Clark? This is the first time watching you guys not at work. Hell yeah. What up, Prince Tuna? Whoop, whoop. This is one of the first times where I actually don't have to go to work. Oh, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Hope y'all seen that dope Peace Beneath the Street sticker that I got from my man Random Ninja. Whoop, whoop. That shit's fresh as hell, dude. Fresh than a motherfucker. What up, Wolf? What up, CPN? Shit. Chilling. Shit, just kicking back. Doing what I do. And that's chilling with you. Hell yeah, Merry Xmas. What up, Fabian? Guest timer for life. Guest timer for life. Got that. Shouts out to that. Whoop, whoop. Oh, shit. Hell yeah, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. What up, Murder Mayhem Show? Whoop, whoop. Shit, just chilling. Waiting for my co-host to arrive and shit. What up, Ninja? Hell yeah, I wanted the Clark Griswold action figure, but I got two of them little moose shot glasses. Can I get you anything, Eddie? Leave you on the road for dead and shit? Oh, shit. Can I get you anything, Eddie? Leave you on the road? Side dead? Play that beat. Hell yeah, that beat's fresh as hell, man. I would play it, but yeah, man, I wish I would have hit Toys R Us to get one of them motherfuckers, dude. That would have been dope. Yeah, I seen them around, man, at Spencer's and shit too, and I was like, man, $15 and fuck that shit. Yeah, them Funkos don't really look like them though. I don't have a Ralphie doll either, but I got a bunch of Christmas Story fucking magnets on my fridge. So that's pretty cool that I have those. How would Bobby Rocks TV in the house? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, man. I seen that footage of that twisted shit, man. This shit looked dope, man. Looked off the chain. Looked like it was a good turnout, too. What does the cousin Eddie look like? Is it boxers and the Gmo hat? Shitter's full. I need a beat for an intro, I'm spit. All right. I'll email you that. I'll email you one, bro. Cool, man. That's good. It was a good vibe, good turnout. Looked fun, man. See, we got some haters in the comment section, not mentioning any names, but you know how we get them haters in the comment section. Oh, you're gonna cry about it. Oh, cry about me in the episode. Trying hard as they can to get me to respond to them hater comments. I'm through with that shit, man. I'm over it. It's about to be 2019. We had a good ass year. I don't care about the little threats in the comment section. Oh, there's a joke coming. It's a good one. It's a good joke. Oh, you know who you are. You know who you are in there. Oh, thanks for the shout out. Yeah, man. Just shoot me your email and I'll send you a beat. No problem at all. You already know. Hell yeah, dude. What's your email? I'll send you the link right now. Because I don't have it on hand. Nah, they don't. They just leave them. They be leaving them up. This person leaves them up trying to get me to respond. What up, Crazy? I already sent you the link, man. It's there for you. It's there in the Hangouts if you would like it. Yeah. Some delete them, some don't. Some try to get a nice little response. Hell yeah, Prince Tuna. I've heard your shit. Your shit's dope. I'll hook you up with beats too. And you know I'm not going to remember that. I mean, maybe I will. You know what it is. Hell yeah, I know what it is. I know what the deal is. Chill, yeah, man. I've been fucking making beats like a fiend, yo. Ever since I got this lappy. Shit, it's easy to make beats when you got something to make it with. I tried to hook up these old ass turntables to it last night though, and it kept giving me a blue screen of death. So I'm not gonna be able to hook these up. Old DM2s. They're fresh too, man. I mean, you can do a lot of cool stuff with them, and even you can add your old samples in and mix them and loop them and stuff. Like the program's really cool, and it's got good spin, and like you can loop all different loops on here, and then they light up and stuff. It's pretty cool, man. But every time I tried to run the software, it was crashing that shit every time. So I was like, man, sucked. So yeah. Kind of sucks because I like them a lot. I got the program on my old laptop, but that one requires another monitor and stuff because the monitor on it's shot. Right. And now I got these ions. That's what I was doing the scratching with the other day. These are all right. They're just like beginner basic digital turntables. Like they don't spin on their own or nothing. They're like for beginner DJs. I'm not a beginner DJ by any means, but it's pretty good to scratch with. Not mixing, but for doing like scratches and stuff, it works pretty good. I mean, it gets the job done, you know what I'm saying? But the DM2s are way fresher than these, but that program, man, old. But the Ions are pretty good. You know, they're for like beginner DJs. Nothing's as good as real vinyl, but I'm not going to bring my vinyl rig in here. There's just no room for that, so I can't do it. Kreyz always working. Hell yeah, he is. Yeah, no problem, Prince. I'll hook you up. Like I said, I don't charge for beats. You just gotta come nice on them and give me a proper credit. Give me a proper credit. And if you make it real big off one of my beats, then Then hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, I'll take some money. Oh shit. Jerk 707. All right. Cool. All right, let's go to this chat later and grab these emails. Grub hustle. Grub hustle. Grub step. Remember when Viva La 70 said that? We'll make a new genre called grub step. That shit was dope. When he said that.
Oh my God.
What's up, bro?
Nothing much. Waiting on fucking slow ass food. It's like, I get there, I tell them what my order is. Oh, it'll be done in about 5 minutes. 20 minutes later, and I forgot the fucking drink. The downside to my fucking job.
Right.
That's the only gripe I have, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, on one hand, it's like, I am getting paid by the hour, but on the other hand, I want to get paid more than what I'm supposed to be getting paid by the hour.
Right.
Struggle.
Yeah, I did get a haircut. I unveiled the haircut.
I already know. I already know that there are going to be people that are up on here that are going to be like, oh, God, another half-hour gripe about Grubhub. CRM.
Gotta be on that grub hustle grind, though.
Oh, yeah, dude. Let me tell you something, okay? Friday, this is the best story I've got for this week. So Friday, I only had 5 hours work. During that time, I ended up getting 2 orders for B-dubs or some shit, like at the same time. So it's 2 different orders from the same B-dubs. I dropped those off, immediately end up getting one request for this one place in town called Corazon Cuban. It's like, you know, Cubano eatery and shit.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the order when I get there, and I get another request, and it's from Cubano. And then I accept it. Then I get another request as I'm waiting for that order from fucking Cubano. So 3 orders coming from Cubano. And so I drop those off, and as soon as I drop off the last one, bam, got another one at some fucking Oriental cuisine place called Fujiyama. I get there, bam, bam, 2 more fucking orders.
Damn.
So that's 8 orders in a fucking row, just bang, 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 bang. And the killer part about it is every single one of them was over $10.
Damn.
So right off the bat, like 2 hours worth of work with all 3 of them restaurants, and I made $80.
Oh, so if they're over $10, you get paid more or something?
Yeah. So like the deal is that they guarantee that as long as you're accepting orders, when you set your schedule, they will guarantee that you will be making X amount of money. Here in Grand Rapids, it's $10 an hour. Mr. McEnhoe's used to do it over in Omaha, and for him it was like $12.50 an hour.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm. So that's basically okay. As long as you're accepting the requests, then you will be guaranteed $10 an hour. You work 5 hours, you get $50. But if you exceed that guarantee, then you get to keep all of that money. In which case is a good thing, because Friday I only worked 5 hours and I made $130.
Oh, hell yeah.
Indeed. So that was the shit.
You have to wait to get paid, or?
Yes, unfortunately. It's not like Uber, because like with Uber, you can say that you can cash out now. But with Grubhub, you have to wait for like a fucking paycheck. But it'll be a paycheck worth waiting for, because before I started my shift today, I was at $750 earned.
Yeah, but how long does it take to get that?
To get that money?
Yeah.
Like for the payday or?
Right. Yeah. Like you get, is it weekly or every 2 weeks or?
Every week. Every week, Thursday. It comes into my bank account at 2:00 in the fucking morning.
Damn.
Yeah. And my minimum that I'm trying to make is just $400, and I made almost double that.
Hell yeah. Well, shit. That's
Yep.
what's up, man.
I need to get off this a second. Like, I'm getting off camera just so that way I can see where the hell I'm going.
All right.
Like, if I only had a second phone, then I'd be able to fucking do my job and do this live at the same time.
Right.
Could be dope. So is this just like another episode of Tales from the Lotus podcast, or we got a theme going, or is it just let's get drunk and bullshit?
Yeah, well, I was hoping that Warloxide would jump on so he could tell us all about Twiztmas and shit, but I don't know where he's at. So
he slept in late again.
Right.
That's basically it. Like, fuck it. I'm not blaming Trey anymore. I'm blaming Warloxide. # blame Warloxide.
That's right. Because, I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know how dope it was. I did see the pictures, though, so...
Yeah, that's all I saw, too, was just a couple of pictures. You know what's funny about that? Ever since I fucking seen those pictures posted, in my feed on YouTube, I've actually been seeing... I saw, like, the top thing on my feed was this video that Warloxide made back in February where he was all like, fuck Twisted and all this other shit. It was fucking phenomenal seeing that shit. And I was just like, I wasn't sure if he actually made this recently or if it was like, I didn't pay attention initially. I was just like, wait, he just went to Twiztmas. Why is he fucking saying, why is he posting a fucking video called the Twisted Turn Their Backs on the Juggalos?
Right. I remember that.
Oh my God. And he has this look on his face, like he looks so angry and shit. I'm just like, no, he needs to replace like every single one of his videos with that very awesome thumbnail that he has.
Right.
Every single one of them. Well, it's a thumbnail. Get out of my car. This is bullshit.
CRM said that same video popped up in his feed too. I never see. That's the thing. Like, you can go back to a bunch of episodes of me and that people in the comments are like, "Oh, you guys were all fuck twisted. Fuck you guys." It's like, no. DJ Run for Cover never was like fuck twisted. I know you was, Wolf. I would send you a link, but I don't have your email. I can text it to you though, huh? You think it'll work if I texted it to you and shit?
All right, I gotta deliver this food.
When I text it, hell yeah. When I text it to Brooklyn, he gets it all the time. So let's see.
Yeah, I got mine immediately, but like I was stuck in that store with no charge cord or anything like that, so I couldn't do nothing.
I know you was there, Wolf. I seen the video and shit. The bid. Slayer said, I just said that I don't think their music's as dope as it used to be. That's all I've ever said. I swear by it, too.
I can agree to that, and I wouldn't necessarily say that that's enough to say, you know what, I'm not buying their shit anymore. But I would say, well, they didn't march, so that's enough for me to not buy my shit anymore.
Fabian. Right. Man, when I was on that pizza grind, dude, when I was delivering pizzas, I used to, like, this one dude delivered pizza to my house, the dude that got me the job. I could barely talk to JJ at Twizmaz. He was so busy with all these women.
But I am there for
shit.
So
yeah, so it's like dude delivered pizza to my house, right? And he's like, man, let me get some of that pizza. And I was like, you can either have pizza or you can have the tip. Which one you want, my dude? Fuck that. This pizza's going in my motherfucking stomach, bruh. He ended up taking a piece of the shit.
No, dog. This is,
I got a case of juggalitis.
Got it.
Ooh. That sucks, dude.
Before we fight.
That was funny, Fabian. Pull out a paper plate. Let me get some of that, yo.
All right. I'll be right back. I think I gotta call this dude.
Oh, yeah, Brooklyn, you got the link. That's cool. Does it work through text? Usually it does. I mean,
all right, I'll be right back.
When I send it to you, Wolf has the good story. Ask him about Dustin Pillow Hands. I will when he jumps on. Oh, man. I've been watching these No Udders for Me today. And shitting out your dick. Hell yeah. Yeah. Crazy if they don't answer the door, put it in the mailbox. Yeah, I had somebody do that to me one time, man. They're like, if we're not home, just put the pizza on our porch. It's like, all right. So I've done that before. I'm like, they said put it on their porch. Like, whatever. I say, if they try to bitch and say that pizza's cold, it probably is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like, I know I'm fat, right? But like, I just like if some place don't offer delivery, like, I just don't think I could just, you know, have somebody bring that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like some Grubhub or some shit like that. I don't know, man. I just like that is like I should be able to just go. I should just be able to go get it myself. You know what I'm saying? Why? Well, because they're like, we're gonna run somewhere, and then if we're on our way home now, so like, because like I'll call them. You know what I'm saying? Like they won't be at the house when I get there and shit. So I'd be like calling them, and they'd be like, "Oh, we're not home right now. Just leave it on the porch." It's like sometimes like the tip will be there and shit. They'll have the tip on the porch, a little envelope and shit. Here's your tip. Yeah.
Right.
I don't miss the pizza game though, for real, to be honest with you. I thought I would, but I don't. Like, I miss everybody I work with though, for sure. That's on moms. But like,
isn't that how it is with every job that you go through? Like, you got great people that you work with, but the job is fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Speaking of shitty, what up, Wolf?
What up, Kreyz? Is Ron still in the Navy? Oh shit! That's like the ultimate Christmas movie. Is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
Yeah, it's one of the funniest ones of all time.
I was telling her, look, Christmas ain't Christmas until you got candy cans on the tree. You've watched at least 2 Christmas shows like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and listen to Baby It's Cold Outside, and then of course watched The Grinch, the original and the remake, as well as National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's how you know it's Christmas.
Meanwhile, at my house, I'm sitting there watching Silent Night, which is a Canadian horror movie, and Bad Santa.
I tried to watch Krampus Unleashed last night, and I couldn't even get through it, bro. I had to turn it off. It was, ooh.
For real.
Is that horrible?
A big scary ass motherfucker, and you can't even sit through Krampus Unleashed.
No, I mean, it was awful. Like, just awful, dude. Like, the movie was awful. The acting was awful. Like, Krampus didn't look scary at all. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
There's been a few movies that I've seen like that, and I'm like, yeah, nope.
I'm like, somebody gave them probably at least $1 million to make this piece of shit. Give that shit to me. Like, if you want to make some bullshit. Yeah, Krampus. What the fuck is that, dude? Like, what is that? Like that.
All right, so y'all want to know how Twiztmas went, right?
Yeah, we also everybody's asking in the chat about Pillow Hand story. So,
so y'all want to hear the Pillow Hand story? So I'm sitting there, and I even before the ship kicked off, I was parked like right outside the venue, and I seen Killa, and I'm like, "Yo, there's Killa," because I was talking to CPM. He was like, "No shit." I'm like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "At my 9 o'clock." And he was like, "Oh shit, that's what's up." So of course these two fucking guys from MNE, and I'm like, "Yeah, there's two guys from MNE." He's like, "All right, cool." So I'm like, "Dude, you realize I'm in like fucking hostile territory saying your name, right?" He's like, "Oh, I know." So hold on one second. I gotta take care of my child. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Cliffhanger.
Diaper Gate.
Hey, Kreyz, where did that client get the food from?
B-dubs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell
They used
no.
to have a burger that was so fire from there, man. Where they put mozzarella sticks on it, then they got rid of it.
Mozzarella sticks are for poor people, fam. So I talked to Killa for a hot second and let him know that my brother's doing better. We still got a long way ahead of him. Speaking of, shout out to Lonnie Mason, the Dr. Asylum, your hotline homie. Stay strong. So I sit there and I kick him for Killa for about 5 minutes, and we go inside the venue, and I'm like, "What's up, Bobby?" And we're sitting there bullshitting at the bar, and this guy named Mike. Apparently, he's the one that runs the Astronomicon and Twiztmas. And he's running around. He's like, "Hey, yo, Mike, Big Wolf's here." So Mike comes over and says, "Hi, I'm Mike. I run Astronomicon, and I also run, Twiztmas, or some shit like that. I forgot exactly what it was, but I know he says he runs, Astro and something else." So I'm like, "Yeah, my name, you know who I am." He was like, "Oh, we know who you are. Everybody here knows who you are. We also know the company you keep." I'm like, "Yeah, I am CPN's personal bodyguard." He was like, "Look, all that shit is doesn't matter here. You're here." I said, "Yeah, I'm here, and to do my job, this, that, and the third." He says, "I'm not even worried about that. What I'm worried about is you and Chuck Reeves." I says, "Well, I will tell you this much, Mr. Mike. My shit with Mr. Reeves is personal. I will not do anything here on your premises if Mr. Reeves does show up." Because I says, "Look, my father has told me since I was a little pup that, son, you only have two things in this world: your handshake and your word. If you break either one, you ain't shit." What's up, Josh?
Hey.
So of course, Twiztmas goes out without a hitch. And here's what's really messes my mind up. Like I told everybody in the chat last night, there were Juggalos, there were Juggalettes, there was Twisted fans, and there was no hate.
Hell yeah.
No hate whatsoever. And then Acid Burn comes in like a fucking douchebag and says, "Well, look at these two motherfuckers talking shit that they'd never work with MNE." Acid Burn, you dumb, ignorant fucktard. I don't work for MNE. I work for Bobby Rocks from Rocks TV. And he fucks with all of the underground.
Hell yeah.
MNE, Psy, Strange Music, whoever's willing to let him do his thing and whatnot, he will fuck with. Which I gotta give him mad shout outs to Casper with a K, That's he's a dope ass rapper. He
Yeah.
actually ran the booth that night, and the kid's got skills. I mean, even on the mic, he's got some skills.
Yeah,
So yeah, I do want to say big ups to him because he was the shit. Horrible moment second, my children are starting to destroy the house.
Now, I actually have a question for Wolf when he gets back. I'll save it for when he fucking gets back because I think it's a very very important question.
Uh-oh.
And I see that Josh is back from doing dishes and killing hookers.
And I was having lunch.
Well, yeah, what'd you have for lunch?
Just some soup.
I had some corned beef hash for breakfast. It was fire.
So he had pork rinds made out of hooker skin. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. I'm gonna fucking drag that into the fucking dirt. Like that.
What are you gonna drag into the dirt?
Oh, the fucking Josh is killing hookers joke. Like I will drag that until it fucking dies. I was like, while you were gone, I was like, well, you know, I see Josh is back from doing dishes and killing hookers. He's like, nah, I had something to eat. And he's like, what'd you eat? Blah 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 blah. And I was just like, no, he had pork rinds made out of hooker skin.
Oh yeah.
Well,
he tasted like that decision.
That I gotta ask you though.
Yeah, what's that? Ask me anything.
Question. All right. Now, when you were shaking their hand, I'm assuming that you did shake their hands as you were talking to them. Did you?
Well, I wasn't done with my story. I wasn't done with my story.
I wasn't done with my story. Were you looking them in the eye when you were doing it?
What?
Throughout this entire venture?
Yes,
you made eye contact.
Of course.
Right. Good. That means you are fucking a real motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
And, yep.
So I'm sitting there right after I told him, you know, my father said, you know, you got two things in this world, which is your handshake and your word. If you break either one of them, you ain't shit. And about that time, I see out of my right eye Dustin.
Dun, dun, dun.
He sees me. He looks towards me, looks away, and turns around and walks away. And I didn't see him for the rest of the night.
And I ain't see him for the rest of the night. Oh, shit.
It's like, wait a minute. That big motherfucker's here? Holy shit. Nope, I'm good, fam. Fuck that. I'm gone.
No, Ryan wants to know if you rock the Jugganati shirt over there.
It was great because I see it just right out of the corner of my eye. I seen him look at me, turn away, and then walk away. And I'm like,
hey,
okay.
Wolf, Ryan wants to know if you rock the Jugganati shirt over at that bitch.
No, I could not. My shit was in the washer, so I couldn't. But I had my flag in the trunk. So all I had to do is just go pop the trunk and bring it up like, yo, what's up? We here, fam. We here.
Washergate.
I want one of them Rocks TV shirts. If I got to buy one, I guess I will. But, Christmas is coming up, and your boy wears a 4X, Bobby. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, so that was the highlight of my night, is seeing that he's seen me, he looked over at me, turned away, and walked away. But like I said, I have no personal beef with Dustin other than he laid hands on my homie. And like I said, and I'll say a million times, I went
one hand.
If I went with CPN, that shit would have never went down because I would have got out the car. Dustin been like, holy fuck, who let the tree trunk out? Look, you want us gone? We out. Kreyz met me. Kreyz says, everyone, even Keegan. Keegan's called me the human tree trunk. Anytime I go into Keegan's live stream, I'm like, the tree trunk's here.
Man, I wish I wouldn't have missed having Keegan on here. Hopefully we get him on again so I can talk to him.
Keegan's the shit. I talked to him twice at Black Friday sale right there in Rock of Ages.
I wish I'd have known you was going to that, man, so I could have PayPal'd you some loot to get me one of them Jekyll Brothers vinyls, man.
They had like a fucking whole shit ton. They only had the Tunnel of Love that was exclusively dropping that day at Rock of Ages.
No shit. The Triple X?
Yep. No, it's just a regular one.
Oh.
So yeah, but Twiztmas, it was pretty badass. I mean, Warloxide was on the was doing his thing. I mean, you know, the one that's it was just one of those nights. Like, wow, okay, sure.
Hey Josh, did you send Murder Mayhem guy the link on Twitter?
No, but I will.
Hell yeah.
But like I said, I don't have no problems with MNE. I did say fuck Twisted, and I even told the ROC. If anybody's my friend on Facebook, see, I talked to the ROC about my brother Lonnie. Y'all know that. Y'all seen that. I told him, you know, look, my whole thing with Twisted was I pissed off that they didn't do the march. Abso-fucking-lutely. But here it is, a year plus later, I'm over it. I can't get down with that new music that they're doing. I will still bump Freak Show. I will still bump Most Tasteless. I will still bump Green Book. But anything new other than the Down With Us, Down With Us and a few other songs, I can't get down with their new sound. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the only thing I said too. That's what I said. I never said fuck Twisted though. I just said
I did right because they didn't do March.
But that Halloween EP was fresh as shit. So I mean,
I will publicly say I did say fuck Twisted, but that's because they didn't do the March.
Said it too. I'll still say it. You know?
I'm gonna still say it. He said.
Yes, Symphonic.
Awesome.
No, but I've honestly after that, I honestly have to say that after the interview that CPN did with Kung Fu, I do have a different perspective when it concerns Magic Ninja Entertainment. Fuck Twisted and fuck Gmo Ski, but everybody else I'm down with.
I will say this much. I still have much love and respect for Big Chris, a.k.a. Blaze Your Dead Homie, because he stayed somewhat neutral in this whole situation.
Yeah.
So I still got mad love for Big Blaze.
Yeah, I said the same thing, man.
I mean, I said it for a long time, man. It really fucking hurt when I went rogue against MNE because Blaze is my favorite fucking artist out of all of the Psychopathic and MNE guys.
Yeah. I said that too. When Blaze came out, I was like, ooh. This dude is fresh.
I'm glad, though, that he didn't come out with anything since Casket Factory. Because I did listen to Casket Factory before. I was like, fuck this bullshit.
So funny story. So funny story. When I did talk to the ROC, sorry to butt in, Kreyz, my bad. But when I did talk to the ROC, I was like, yeah, last time I seen Big Chris was at the Zug Island private party. Fucking, he just looked at me like, that's been a minute, fam. I'm like, who you telling? It's been a long time since I last seen him. Told ABK the same thing. He was like, dude, that's been a minute. I'm like, yep. Because how long has it been since Zug Island's first CD come out?
2003.
Yeah. It's been a while.
So it's what, been 15 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a long minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I got a reminiscent story for you.
Uh-huh.
Shortly after Twisted left Psychopathic and everything, fucking they ended up Twisted ended up tweeting something. I can't remember exactly what the context was, but I fucking brought up. You remember that 5-chapter story that Janie wrote and posted on Twisted.com about? It was supposed to be like a dark novel for fucking Batman.
Yeah.
Batman and the fucking Joker teamed up to fight somebody because it was the only way to defeat him. And it was all Jamie's fucking brainchild writing this shit down. And I was like, yeah, when are you going to finish that fucking story? He's just like, that was so goddamn long ago. How the fuck do you remember that?
Juggalos remember, fam.
Yeah.
Right?
Besides that, Crazy doesn't smoke weed, so.
Yeah.
Neither do I. So what does that say?
But his brain is more like both of you guys have them elephant brains. I don't smoke either anymore. So.
Well, shit goes in, but really comes back out.
No, for me, I only remember things that aren't important.
Yeah.
So you're like me, a book of useless information.
Yeah, me too. I remember shit I remember that when Green Book came out and Ice and Jay got on that hotline and said that big old shit about how Frankenstein was a big diss to him and shit. Did that big old rant on the hotline. I still remember that. Like, that was a fucking diss.
If you listen to the lyrics, let's just call it cheeseburger fam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a diss for sure. And then you see that was when they were trying to start Magic Ninja Ben. You know, there was the fucking little pamphlet inside the Green Book album and shit.
Because the original one was a shrunken head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Tom Dub fucking tattooed on the side of his head.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
Speaking of Tom Dub, whatever happened to that douche?
He
wrote that
book and ran. Like,
he's played around somewhere.
Like, he ended up fucking, like, from what I heard, he ended up taking a bunch of money and he fucking booked. But you know what's funny is that he actually has a book released about his career at Psychopathic.
Yeah.
It's purchasable on Amazon. I've been thinking about fucking buying it for a minute.
Yeah, Murder Mayhem guy read it, so I'm hoping he comes on and tell us about it. Because I remember he posted a big old thing about how he read it, and then he gave us a bunch of tweets about it. I think it was like the beginning of the year.
Nice.
Like,
and he like broke it down. He's like, I'm gonna save y'all from reading this piece of shit book, and he like broke down the psychopathic parts. I was like, oh shit! But that was a long time ago. I barely remember. I remember him saying something about it.
I think
I remember tweeting him back. I was like, I was gonna read that book until you just did this. So thanks, man.
Right, appreciate it, fam.
I think he could have actually labeled. I bet you he probably could have made it a short story and renamed the title. Like, I stole a bunch of money from Psychopathic Records, and this is my justification for doing so.
Right. Hey, that's what everybody always on site. You ever notice that? Like, everybody on Psychopathic, or that's always like the big thing. Oh, they weren't paying me. They weren't paying me. Like, you always hear that shit every time. That's the big what they say all the time. They weren't paying me. Then why did you stay on the label for so long if they weren't paying me?
This is what I found out. This is what I found out with Tom Dub. So Tom Dub slowly worked his way up the ranks to like the warrior status, because back in the day they used to have 3 positions: Soldier, Warrior, and Don Mega. There was always 5 Don Megas until Twisted was planning on leaving, and then they made him Dons. But fucking each tier had a specific pay. And, you know, so like Tom Dub worked his way up to being a warrior, and then all that shit went down where he was being the middleman in between discussions with Twisted and ICP during that Green Book era. So what ends up happening is Violent J and Shaggy flew to go meet up with Twisted personally and figure out what the fuck the problem was, and it turned out that it was Tom Dub fucking lying to both sides just to try to gain himself a little bit of credibility. So they basically put him on this I thought was funny. They didn't lower his pay, but they lowered his stature. So they took away his gold charm and gave him a silver charm to make him a soldier. So that means more shit work for him, but he was getting paid the same.
Yeah.
And then that's when he fucking ended up doing what he did and ducked out.
I've never understood when they, like, you always hear that they weren't paying me. They weren't paying me. Like,
they must stay. Yeah,
why? Because I know if I was when I was at the pizza place, if my boss wasn't paying me, like, I would have left a lot. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I gotta live. Like, I gotta take care of these kids. Like,
well, I mean, you know, at the time, there really wasn't that much competition. I mean, like, what are you going to do? It's not like it was WCW versus WWF, where if you got kicked out of the WWF, then you can go to WCW and vice versa. I mean, where are you going to go after Psychopathic? Real Life Productions? You're going to go work
right
after that? No, Eshawn does everything by himself.
Yeah, strange.
So in a way, it's like, okay, if you go to Psychopathic and then you get in trouble there, like, you can't really just fucking quit. There's no other competition. You're like, no, I'm gonna go across the country and start street teaming for SKR in the hopes that I can make the same amount of money.
Right. Well, it goes back to that whole shit with Hobson and his label. What was it called?
Sure.
Can't remember what that label was called though. Fuck, dude. I used to know what their label was called, but like, fuck, what? It's right there too, man. Like,
I have no fucking.
They tried to say that, and he left, and when he left, the whole label full. Funk Volume. That's it. Thanks, guys. Jesus Christ, like it was right there. And then when Dizzy Wright or Jared Benton, one of them did an interview with Vlad. I don't remember which one, but they said that Hobson was getting like mad millions of dollars and shit like all the time, and they were hardly getting any money. They said they were getting good money. They were like, we're getting good money. We're getting nice money, but he's getting like millions, and he's bitching about going on tour, saying he's doing all the work and we shouldn't be getting paid and all kinds of shit. I was like, what the fuck?
It's kind of like, why is
saying on Vlad TV?
Why is Easy eating shrimp and lobster and the rest of us are eating a fat burger?
Right. Right. It's like money always destroys shit. Like that's what it seems like to me. Like money just destroys things.
It does seem to be the way.
Like, I don't know what happened between. I mean, I can take a guess what happened between Twisted and Psychopathic. Like, I've said it before. I just think that they got tired of being in the background. That's what I think, and they wanted to do their own shit. I said it.
I could see that shit clearly too, man. Like, because like when somebody ended up asking Twisted why did they leave Psychopathic, Paul ended up fucking saying if we didn't leave, if we didn't leave, Twisted wouldn't be twisted as you know it or something like that, and we just need we want to grow, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but it's like I always said, man. Like, if they were. Because when they were House of Crazies, I don't know if you heard about them where you're at, but where I'm at, I never heard about them until they were Twisted. You know what I'm saying?
Same here, yeah.
And same here.
So, yeah. So back over here in good old Niles, I never heard of them until I heard Jay and Shaggy ramming Twisted down my throat every 5 seconds. Like...
For where it will. I see the announcement. They was Twisted.
Right. I'll be honest with you though, Ron. Like, yeah, you live in Niles. I'm surprised that there is such a thing in Niles as hip hop.
Yeah, right. I grew up on that shit too, man. Like on hip hop, like I said, Eazy-E, Kwame, all that old ass rap shit.
I actually didn't start getting into hip hop until I started really diving deep into ICP, and that's when I started finding out about more, listening to more and more hip hop, and kind of started growing an appreciation for
That's how, ICP sent me to the underground for sure. I didn't know about underground, as they call it, until I started listening to ICP. But like as far as hip hop goes, I'm hip hop for life. But
I'm a born and bred metalhead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Fuck you, dude. Like,
I like metal too. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Wait a minute, Kreyz, did you just tell me that you wanted to fuck me? Dude, not without Grubhub, fam. Not without Grubhub.
Fine. Well, unfortunately, you got to take what you can get because I just got fired from DoorDash.
Hey, food is food, fam. Yeah. So I do want to touch base about the whole Twisted thing. Yeah. And this is like some real shit here. I didn't go there. Hey, do you mind? I'm on live. You see, I'm live with these people. There's DJ Lover, Josh, and Kreyz McCormick. Yeah. So anyhow, that's some real shit.
How you went there looking for a fight? That's why you went. Come on, let's be real.
If I wanted to go there looking for a fight, I would have knocked out the first motherfucker I seen. Let's just call it what it is. I would have found the most skinniest motherfucker, and I would have picked him up and beat him with somebody else. I wasn't going there. I was going there to somewhat try to mend bridges and just let people know, like, hey, look, we're not about to fuck shit. We're here to have a great time and enjoy the time that we have together. And like Rude Boy said on the Psychopathic TV, we're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time.
Yeah.
And I didn't go there looking for a fight or saying like I'm gonna beat up Dustin. I mean, this is the way I look at it. If he was to come swinging at me, then I would have dropped him with a super kick. So, it's just one of those things.
And
your socks.
Actually, I would pay money to see you actually do a super kick.
Oh, trust me. Shit pops off at Astro. I won't do it. I won't do it at Astro because I have way too much respect for Bobby Rocks or Rob from Rocks TV. I have way too much respect for him. Now, what happens in the parking lot?
Different story.
Different story, fam. But speaking of that, Kreyz, you going to Astro?
You know what? I've got free time. I think I should be able to do Astro. Sid Jones wanted me to go last year, but I declined because I was still kind of murky about it. I was just like, nah, I don't want to support MNE because fuck them. But now I'm thinking, obviously, I'm going to Lars for the New Year's Eve.
Nice.
I'll be there.
I'll be doing that. I know you will. Bob Rocks is personal security ninja.
Show you right. Show you right.
You'll be there. War's gonna be there. I'll be there. I'm trying to fucking drag Guido there too.
Nice.
I will say this much. I will have my Jugganati t-shirt clean and freshly pressed for that night.
I need one just for that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm thinking what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to I want to redo all of the shirts that I've made and have the Jugganati logo like right there on the neck.
Are we talking like the crest itself, or are you talking about just a different one? Because there's like 8 or 9 different designs, and I've got like 5 or 6 of my own, plus the one that me and Tom Wood did.
I was talking about the fucking crest, the new one.
Which the crest is dope as shit.
Yes, it is.
I know. Because I want to fucking steal that fucker so that way I can fucking put it on the back, just like a small thing so that way it's like, okay, if you wear my shirt, you're representing Jugganati as well.
Right. Well, that I have to discuss with the powers that be because it's just not mine. Because right now, me and Tom Wood are the only two that own it. Yeah. We're the only one that's copywritten too. And as soon as it gets paid off, then it gets copywritten, all the copyrights and everything gets handed over to me, and then I'm going to disperse it between a couple of people, including my daughter. Nice. Because let's be honest, my daughter's going to be my successor because she's my firstborn.
Well,
God, what is wrong with my eye?
If you and Tom Wood are the only ones that are like the copyright owners of that, what I think I could probably do is I could probably strike a deal where if for every t-shirt sold that has that Jugganati crest on it, I will give half of the fucking profits over to you. So that way you can pay off the your 50% share of the fucking Jugganati crest.
Right, because there has been a few people, which I am very thankful for the people that have actually pitched in on it. I am very thankful to them and everything. So at the end of the day, like I said to people in Discord, and I'm gonna say to you guys here right now, live on Tales from the Lotus podcast, I had that vision, and it wasn't made for just me. It was made for everybody. I could take full credit, like, yeah, that was my division. Tom Wood did it. I helped pay for it, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. But I'm not cut like that. I'm not cut like that at all. I made it for y'all. It wasn't made for me.
Right.
So the only thing I'm hoping and praying is that you all enjoyed it and loved it like I didn't. Because when I seen it for the first time, I damn near came on myself. Like, go!
It is awesome. It is awesome.
Yes.
It was a lot of time between me and Tom. Because, if you guys were to see the original artwork that I sent to him, he's like, dude, Wolf, do me a favor. Like, what's up, baby? He says, send me a really bad sketch of what you think, what you want it to look like, and I'll try to envision it from there. And I sent it to him, and I'm like, I know it looks like my daughter's, drew it. He's like, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad either. I'm like, gee, thanks, Tom. Thanks you, bud. Like, thanks, fucker. But yeah, but after it was like a couple good hour, like a half an hour conversation between me and him. That is what the original crest had. Everybody's from the Discords, all the 665s, names on the outside where it says Unity, faith and unity means strength. That's where everybody's names for the Discord was. But we were like, wait a minute, if somebody drops out of the Discord or for whatever reason, then there's gonna be a constant reminder of their departure.
Yeah.
So me and Maximum says, how about we do a few sayings? I'm like, okay, what are you thinking? I says, well, family is definitely got to be one of them. And he's like, well, loyalty's got to be another. And he's like, yo, I got a great one for the bottom one. I'm like, what's up, baby? He's like, unity means strength, because that's a shout out to Rob, Joe, and for the chaos from Mad World. That unity means strength. That's fitting. It's the bottom part because that's like kind of like the foundation of what we're about. We're all united in this crusade to make this Jugganati and this Juggalo culture just that much more fresher, because at the end of the day, people that are outcasts have nowhere to go. And they come to the Jugganati and they come to be a Juggalo, and it's all love. You know what I mean?
Right.
We build people up. We don't want to tear them down. We want to bring them back up. It's like, yo, fam, here's my olive branch. Take it. If you don't take it, it's on you.
But the Jugganati owns the Tales from Lotus podcast. You make us say what we're going to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay, run. You can take off your hat now. It's you. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Like I said, it's not just everybody. It's everybody as a whole. It encompasses all of us.
This Jugganati, this shit is dope, man. Like, and I'm so sick of people like trying to paint it in a negative light because of a few.
You ain't the only one.
A few individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take a whole group of fucking humble ass cats, like the four of us that are sitting here right now. That, you know what I mean? Fucking,
absolutely.
You can't. We can't say what everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I've met some piece of shit juggalos in my day too. Some fucking fuck shit punk ass fucking juggalos that I don't want to associate with ever. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
You can't say that you know what I mean? The juggalos that you'll break into your cars and take your fucking shit and all that. I've met tons of those kind. You know what I'm saying? That's not me though. That's not me. Like, yeah. Crack smoking juggalo, like, you know, child predator juggalos, like, that ain't me though. That ain't your boy Run. Like, you know
right. So that ain't your boy Wolf, because that's one thing that, the original three, which is Static Beats, Mr. McInhouse, and Maximum. I mean, you could be whatever you want. You can be trying to get from the rehab and all that shit. But the one thing we do not fuck around with, and quote me on this shit, is we do not fuck with people that are pedos. If you're a pedophile, if you're already on that fuck shit, you get bounced quick. You know what I mean? There's a lot of us.
You're a pedophile protector. That's what you are. You're pedophile protecting.
A lot of us have kids, and we don't fuck around like that.
Exactly.
No, we don't.
It's like, you want to be on that shit? You know what? You can take your shit over there. And while you're at it, you can go fuck yourself over there. Because we ain't around that. We ain't not about that shit around here.
You can go over there and you'll get protected by Chuck Reeves.
Yep, yeah. Let's sweep it under the rug, fam. Let's sweep it under the rug. And that's one thing I got to say. There's one thing I got to say about us as a whole. Everybody's throwing shade at us because we outed a certain Poopsie the Nugget. And they're like, well, there's not enough evidence. Okay, let's just call it cheeseburger.
Yeah.
We outed him for reasons that we don't need that in our culture. We don't need that in our fucking cliques.
No, we don't.
To have somebody like that within amongst us that claims us is gonna make us look bad. Not just me, We're gonna make Kreyz look bad. We'll make Run look bad. Make Josh look bad. Make Max look bad. We don't need that type of shit in our fucking midst.
I don't.
Like Rock said, man, if he gets the whole entire phone call, he'll put it up on his site. Yeah. He already said it.
Right. Well, you gotta remember, there's CPN is still. I mean, what he's doing essentially, from what I'm understanding, is he's still getting the shit together because it was Max's shit, and then he wanted to kick it with Max for a few days.
Yeah.
And then he had to go back to work. So I mean, it's coming. I keep telling me, like it's coming. It's taking a minute, but it's coming.
You know, he's editing it. That's what he's doing. That's what's taking so long. He's editing.
Yep.
Fuck out of here, dude. Y'all heard the shit.
I know that there's going to be at least one person who's going to bring up fucking Will Sigler in this whole argument, though. Like somewhere.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, okay, look, we found out that dude was fucking covering for a pedophile, but at the same time he was fucking trying to say some shit about a motherfucker who had one incident and it was accidental. Like, we all know that when that shit goes to court, there's really no fucking way that you can defend yourself against that. It's like, once the girl proves that she's under 18, you're fucked. But like, and I still say this, and I will continue to say this, like, the motherfucker wasn't a repeat offender and he got fucking snatched. So as far as I'm concerned, that was, that's where the fucking, that's where the fucking line, I guess, is drawn on that situation.
But besides that, I don't like, okay, if I'm a juggalo, like, for life, you know what I'm saying? Like, for all the time, but I don't go and try to, you know what I'm saying? I don't go and try to find out every single employee and fucking, you know what I'm saying? I just don't have that kind of time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have that kind of time to be like, oh, let me do a background check on every psychopathic employee to figure out if I still fuck with them or not. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know who Will Sigler was, to be honest with you. Right. I still wouldn't know who he was if somebody pointed him out to me. You know? I just don't fuck around like that.
Well, that's because
right?
You're like outside of the internet, and you're telling us that you have a life outside of the internet on the internet.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly it. Like,
if Will Sigler was to walk by me and somebody says, "Yo, that's Will Sigler," I'm like, "Who?"
Yeah, same people.
But if I seen Vinny the ICP kid, I can point him out.
Oh, fucking, he's the homie. He is one humble motherfucker.
I was at the one where they did Shockumentary when they were filming for it, and he's up front and they're talking to him and shit. I seen the cameras on his ass. That was at Kalamazoo show that I was at, the very first show I ever seen. When
nice.
They're showing the bus and shit and all that. I was there at that. I mean, maybe if you pan real slow and look at that line, you might see me in that fucking line. You know what I'm saying?
A young DJ Run for cover.
Yeah. A young beardless Run with some bigger MC Search glasses.
I think I know that motherfucker.
Hell yeah. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know who Vinny the Ice. I knew who he. I didn't know who he was. To me, he was just some ninja up front, fucking chanting. Until I seen the Shockumentary, I was like, "Wait, that motherfucker was there." I stood right next to that cat. Like Choco too. I seen her ass. Shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of her,
yeah, I thought she was real as hell.
Whatever happened to Choco?
I know. I was asking the same thing on Facebook like 15 years ago. What the fuck ever happened to Choco, man? We were asking about it in the ICP Facebook.
Yeah, she just seemed strange as hell to me.
Yeah.
She is a sweetheart. I'm telling you for real.
I'm sure she is, but from Shockumentary, I always thought she seemed weird.
She is, but she's a sweetheart, nevertheless.
Yeah.
Like, the last time I saw her was when Paris was doing that Jam for Jewel session for his daughter, Paris.
Yeah.
And so, like, I went to that fucking show, and Choco was there, and we ended up fucking chilling and talking and stuff like that. It was weird because, like, nobody fucking went up to her and was like, "Oh, my God, you're fucking Choco, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah, because...
Let me see your socks or anything like that. You know? But, like, she was like, and she was without face paint. She had hair. Her hair was like down past her shoulders and shit. And she and I just sat there and fucking talked and chilled until Twisted came up. Then after that, we parted ways. I haven't seen her since. It was like 14 years ago since the last time.
Man, back in them days, like that show I was at, there was no cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody had a cell phone. Nobody filmed the show or nothing. Like it was weird. Like nowadays, you see, you know, you type in ICP live this day, you're gonna see a replay of that show. Like that's what I love is because I'll never forget when we went in the car and we were going home. I'll never forget that feeling I had. Like I was like, Jesus Christ, like that was the best show I have ever seen in my entire fucking life. Like they came out on the trampolines and fucking, you know what I'm saying? They fucking still had the dreads, both of them, and the shit was just fresh as fuck. They did every track I wanted them to do, and it was just like, and you'll like, it just seems like you're not gonna have that magic anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Nowadays, it's like that was a pretty mediocre show. I hope it looks better than it did in real life when I.
Yeah. Like I'll never like Humble Gods opened up for him and shit. That was Daddy X's little punk band he had before Cottonmouth Kings. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good show. $10 too. That was what was crazy. It was fucking $10. All the merch that you ever would want, Super Bowl shirt, all that shit.
Hell yeah, man. Like I remember hearing stories back in the day, other bands bitching because they only had like they brought with them. And I hear it comes ICP and they've got like the whole fucking wall of nothing but fucking shit like that, and they try to blame it on ICP that they didn't have any space for their merch.
Yeah,
it's like, motherfucker, you brought 2 boxes.
Yeah,
like it's not my fault. It's not my fault, and it's not their fault that they thought of it being a good idea to bring a whole goddamn truck full of nothing.
Truck full, yeah. Like you seen that Malenko tour bus, bro? You know they didn't have money back then. That was back when they, you know.
Right.
Yeah, back when they were scribbing it.
I saw that tour bus. I was like, holy shit, how did that make it? I mean, from Kalamazoo to Detroit. I mean, yeah. But I don't know how they made it anywhere else in that fucking that black ass bus. I remember seeing it and I was just like, with the shit actually painted on it. The cars actually painted, hand painted on that shit.
Must have had a good engine then.
Yeah. I wish I would have got to put, like I said though, back then you didn't have the cell phones that had the cameras on them and shit back then. So, and you weren't going to bring a real one of them old school cameras with you to take a picture of that shit. Like
back in the day.
And he was.
Yep. I was like, oh, and he froze. And he froze, folks.
Yeah. Well, was War on?
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
There you go.
I ended up getting a Grubhub order, so like I gotta spin my ass around. No, what I was saying was like back in the day, you still had flip phones, and you could only hope to get a picture that wasn't too grainy to be able to put on MySpace or something.
Yeah, right.
You're like, click. Oh man, I hope this looks good on the internet.
I know.
Yo, Run, I'd like to make you. Yeah, I got a pretty good. I got a really good. What do you say? Response on that beat thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna continue doing that. That was a test. Next time, I'm gonna do it with the actual DJ Xbox and the keyboard, though.
Thanks.
Instead of doing that, how I did it, I'm gonna actually compose the beat and all that. The beat was a loop. You know what I'm saying? I want that sweater. Hell yeah, dude. This shit's dope. Thundercats, ho, 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 it says on the bottom.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. It was fun. Like, that's what I was thinking about it on the way home. I was like, you know what I'm going to do? Call the streams, Run beats it.
Nice.
Yeah, 40. All them stickers fit on that laptop except for the Jekyll Brothers ones and the fucking Hell's Pit one, man. It looks dope. Like if only that Malenko one was a little smaller but I was so excited that I had to slap it on that bitch. Yeah, I was there for that. That's when I got back thanks to fucking ganja. Hell yeah.
Smoochy boochies.
Smoochy boochies. Where the fuck is Warloxide at? That's what I want to know.
Probably sleeping off
sleeping off that weekend.
Yeah.
I remember when he was talking in the chat, you remember that? His whole attitude changed about Twisted. He's like, man, we gotta stop this fucking beef. I was like, dude, I've been stopped it. Like
I know.
I've been stopped the beef, homie. Like
yeah. Although, like, it seems like just given the perspective that we're seeing from people on the other side, it looks like they are the ones that are really going to need harder convincing, I think, to try to just make amends and say, fuck it. Because we got too many people on the other side trying to fight CPN.
Yeah. I don't like being persecuted because I'm homies with CPN. Like,
yeah,
it shouldn't have anything to do with what I am and what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no shit.
Hello?
Yeah,
it's all in the bag and stuff, and they got the boots on and shit.
Yeah, well, cool with CPN. That doesn't mean we believe everything he believes, or
right. Nah, I think it's one of those things, honestly, where it's shit's fucking shit from the from mainstream society is fucking starting to creep slowly into the Juggalo community. Either that slowly creeping into their society, and there's too many fucking people that are in the Juggalo world that have just become straight up, social justice fuckers. Crying about every little fucking thing, wanting to fight motherfuckers, and shit like that.
I know.
Like, a lot of people these days do just tend to seem to get a little bit twisted.
Yeah. Yeah, people do get seem to get their pennies in a bunch too easily these days.
Oh yeah, dude, exactly. Like, honestly, like, my thought on it was like, a lot of people fucking have the, like, I can't tell you how many times I've heard it from so many people where it's just like, man, I remember back in the day, it was, we would just go to a show and have fun and shit like that. And now we got to fucking blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you know what? I remember when there was a time where motherfuckers had opposing opinions, but we were able to respect each other's fucking opinions on certain shit without having to fucking say, come fight me, bro.
Or say they're like offended or triggered or some bullshit.
Right? Like, you're getting triggered just encourages me to try to fucking make you more triggered.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you realize that. Like, right now, and I'm gonna tell you this shit. This is a pretty short story. So everybody knows that me and my girl broke up. I took a smart TV that I found at a demolition site that my ex-girlfriend's dad was demolishing a house. And I was like, that looks like a pretty sweet flat screen. We could use that and hook it up to a fucking Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
When me and my girl fucking broke up, I took the TV because I wanted it when we went to that demolition site. And now her fucking old man is bitching about the fact that I have the TV and he wants it back.
Damn.
And, and it seems like every time I'm around, he fucking waits until I leave to bitch at her about that fucking TV. And I'm like, I don't know if you realize this, but the more he fucking acts so goddamn petty and fucking cries about this goddamn TV, I'm enjoying it. And
he should have took it if he would have wanted that shit.
Yeah, really.
Right. Well, I mean, I fucking Katie ended up fucking, saying, just go ahead. I was like, I'm gonna need something to watch TV on. and this is a smart TV, so I can hook it up to the Wi-Fi and I can fucking Netflix and chill by myself.
Yeah.
You know,
Hell
in my mom's basement. So,
y'all still get along all right and shit?
Yeah, we're getting along fine.
That's what's up.
Like currently, I guess she wants to fucking start discussing like custody and shit like that.
Yeah.
Although I will say though that if we go through this shit and I end up having to fucking pay child support, I ain't giving her no free handouts to buy fucking diapers or cat food or kitty litter or nothing like that.
Oh, you'll be paying child support, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm actually just saying, even if she decides to go to court and just by the grace of God, I'm somehow able to fucking not have to pay child support, I still won't fucking give her shit. Like, no, you try to fucking take money out of my fucking pocket that would have been taken out of my pocket unwillingly.
Right.
Now it's completely unwillingly. I am not fucking helping you out. I'll buy stuff for the kid, but I won't buy stuff for you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna buy your cat food. I'm not gonna buy kitty litter. I'm not even gonna fucking give you a 20 spot for the week.
Actually, I found out you guys were broke up when you said you were getting back in the rap game. Like, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Until you
Yeah, dude.
You're like, I'm getting back in the rap game because I'm single. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, dude. She kicked me out November 3rd, I believe.
Damn.
Uh-huh. But, you know, like, it's just, you know, like I believe I mentioned, I believe I explained this before, you know, just shit just didn't work out. We're better friends than we are fucking in a relationship.
Yeah.
We kind of fell out, you know?
Yeah, sometimes that happens, man.
Yes, that's how it does.
What's up, J-Town? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
We haven't reread J-Town up yet.
You know, I totally forgot where I was going with all of that. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, like, you know, this whole thing with the TV and shit. So, like, every time I find out that he's bitching about that goddamn TV, the more I just fucking enjoy it. Because it really, to me, it really shows, like, this motherfucker used to yell at me about, you know, like, being an adult and being responsible and all this other stuff. And it's like, who's the one that's fucking crying over a fucking TV?
TV, right.
That you would not, you know, for one, he wouldn't have even picked it up. He didn't need it. I did because I got kids who like to play Sega. You know?
Is that what that was?
So
Sega TV?
What's up?
I said that's what you used it for? You hooked the Sega up to it?
I hooked the Sega up to it. And then when I moved out, like, now I'm using it to like fucking hook up my laptop with it when I'm doing live streams and shit. So that way I have dual screen capability.
Oh, nice.
We'll just go straight. But yeah, so like,
guest timer starting now.
It's now just going to be a repetitive process where I'm going to hear her bitch at me about him bitching at her about the goddamn TV, and I'm just going to fucking giggle because, like, it's petty shit.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, I mean, it fucking, like, the whole thing about it really just trickles down to different reasons. He wants the TV because I took the car, and we, you know, like, in the car that we were using, we traded in her HHR. Now the car is in my stepdad's name, and when we were still together and we were getting the car, before we signed the dotted line, my ex-girlfriend said to my stepdad, because the car is in my stepdad's name, she said, if something were to happen between me and Kevin, will I still be able to keep the car? And my stepdad said, yeah. But at the same time, my mom's telling me, well, we don't know how much value that car had, or how many more payments were left on it. Not to mention, my girlfriend fucking racked up $3,600 in credit card debt to my mom so we could fucking fix the car, get tires, or buy gas, or buy groceries or something like that. And she only did one $100 payment on that bill.
Nice.
Now, at the same time, I ended up asking my mom for a $1,200 loan and gave her all my fucking video games and my systems in order to fucking get that loan as collateral in order for me to fucking get, in order for me to get that loan. And then I'm paying her back like $36,000 in order to get all my stuff back. Because, that takes care of the loan. That takes care of the $3,600 that my ex-girlfriend owes my mom. And plus I owe my mom like another $30,000 from money that I've borrowed from her over the last 10 or 15 years. I think with that being said, I deserve the fucking TV.
Right. And the car.
And the car. Because now, so like, what the fuck is it going to do? Like, what the fuck is it going to prove to, to her, the fact that, so you can just date a motherfucker, rack up his mom's fucking bills, put him in debt, and then you get a fucking car over that shit?
Right.
Well,
Fabian said to give him the TV and they'll take care of all the problems.
Fabian can suck my cock. That's my TV. Fuck you, Fabian. We're still beefing.
Well, I guess we're still beefing.
We're still beefing, fam. Burrito shot first, bitch. I'm gonna fucking go ahead and throw some old shit in there too.
Right, that's the old shit. Oh shit.
But for real, no, I'm not giving that TV up. Fuck that shit.
Pops ain't getting the TV. He's just gonna keep bitching about it.
Yep, and it's gonna be funny.
You're just gonna let Pops bitch about it every time he sees you. TV pisses him off every time.
TV already.
You're not that mad about the TV. That's what's funny about. That's what's killing.
TV already pisses him off. You should see him watching a fucking U of M game. Always bitching about. He's always bitching about U of M not carrying a fucking ball. I just look at this and like, why don't you just fucking start rooting for MSU?
Right.
You hate U of M so much. Fucking fuck it. You know what? Is there a football team for the fucking for Grand Rapids Community College? Maybe you should start rooting for them.
Fucking
if you're
40 said piss on that TV and give it to him.
No, actually, what I was thinking about doing, like, you want the fucking TV? Here you go, but there's a screwdriver through it. And then after that, I'll start bitching at my ex-girlfriend and telling her I want my screwdriver back.
Right.
Damn. Yo, it's been a month. Can I get my fucking screwdriver back?
How big is this TV? Is it immaculate or something?
No, it's not. It's like a fucking 27-inch or something like that. It's
like shit.
Somewhere between 27 and 36. I'm not sure. I never measured it. But still, it's like, goddamn, dude. Like, listen, he's got a TV in his living room. I helped him fucking pick that TV out in his living room. He's got a TV in his fucking bedroom that he never uses. Like, he don't even sleep in his fucking bedroom. And he's got a TV up in there. It's probably because it's like, 1080p. It's like the full HD in his bedroom. But the TV he got in the living room is Ultra HD. So, so he gets to watch the football drones in fucking 4K.
No shit. Peace out, Papa. Whoop whoop.
But like this TV that the TV that I'm using is a fucking Roku TV from Sharp. It's like, no, I need that so I can watch fucking Die Hard this Christmas.
Hell yeah. I know. I've been thinking about that too.
I don't want to watch it on my fucking laptop.
I haven't watched fucking Die Hard in ages, bro. Like, actually.
Normally, I watch Die Hard 2, and Bad Santa every year for ever since.
Bad Santa's good. I never seen the second one, man.
Second one is pretty much the same formula. They just added Willie's mom in it. That's
Yeah.
pretty much
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen Bastard, but now I've seen Bastard 2.
The first one was a masterpiece, though, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I just never got around to watching it.
Me neither.
One of those, why'd they make a second one type shit. That's what I was that's what I was on about it. Hashtag TV Gate. That's what I was gonna say. I totally forgot. TV Gate. Where's my TV? Crazy. That should be your new shirt design.
You like have the TV?
That should be a new shirt design. You should put a fucking TV on it with a line through it. Where's my TV? I'd wear that shit.
Basically like this. You can have the TV back, but don't expect it.
I would wear a shirt with a TV with a line through it. Where's my TV on it? I would wear it.
Like, what the fuck happened to this television? It fell off the back of a truck. A lot.
Oh fuck. The other funniest shit that you've ever done was fucking poke Chuck on Facebook that one time.
Wait, what?
You remember like last year, 2 years ago, when you poked Chuck on Facebook and he was so pissed off about it? Don't poke.
Don't poke me, Kevin.
Yeah, don't poke me, Kevin. That was one of the funniest shits I ever seen. Don't poke me. Oh yeah.
No, just take that screenshot and it says "Don't poke me, Kevin," and then right under Warloxide. Really, Chuck?
I forgot to ask Wolf if Chuck even showed up to that.
Yeah, I'd be curious if he actually did or not.
Yeah, because he said he didn't see Dustin the rest of the night. I don't know if he's seen Chuck at all in that bit.
I bet you Chuck probably is no longer going to be going to shows that are Jugganati related.
Right.
Which basically is that, you know, fucking the boy Blue will end up eventually going to more shows than Chuck by the time all dead.
Oh no.
Be like, what? Jugganati is going to be there? I'm good, fam.
I'm good.
But fam,
I want to go see.
You need to go to the show, fam. $300, fam.
That picture of Warloxide with his arm around both members of Twisted is one of the best things I've ever seen.
That makes them.
Like that just pisses those haters off so fucking bad. Like,
you know.
that shit pissed them off so all the haters were just fucking pissed. Oh look, now they're kissing Eminem's ass. Look at this shit. Like people fucking change, man. You know?
Yeah, for real. For real.
I don't fucking watch Pinwheel anymore. Any of you old school cats know about Pinwheel? Probably not.
When was the last time you watched an episode of Hee Haw?
Right. When's the last time I fucking watched like fucking the fucking Chipmunks? You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, dude, like after 2 years, Muppet Babies kind of got tired.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. That's
right.
Point.
Like, you can't understand the stress of an 8-year-old who's looking at the TV screaming, "Show Nanny's fucking face."
Right. What the fuck does her face look like?
Right. It's like, look, we get it. We know exactly what her knees look like, but what about her face?
Oh yeah, I mean,
and look, Fozzie's never going to be funny.
Yeah, right. Right. Never. Maybe, man. That's time for
Laura. Yeah.
Prince Tuna's out. You can get on that Red Dead Redemption. I heard the online shit's dope as hell. I'm getting a game, man. I just haven't got it yet. I'm afraid it'll consume my entire life. I've been playing, Ryan, you know, I've been playing that Injustice, man.
Thank you.
Nice.
Oh! I beat story mode last night.
Thank you.
The Joker is incredible on that.
I bet.
Some of the moves and shit. What Injustice is pretty much Mortal Kombat. Thank people that made it. But it's a lot easier to do fatalities and stuff. Well, they're not fatalities, they're super moves, and you can do them like over and over. It was as long as your meter gets full. It's actually fun, man.
Who has start up?
Start up.
Yeah, I know
right.
back in the day, the way Mortal Kombat 1, those I could do was like Scorpions.
Yeah, Scorpion. Yep.
Yeah, his was the easiest. It was like up.
Yep. Start up. Yep.
Didn't Liu Kang have one where it was like you had to do a full 360 rotation on the shit, and then like while you were holding block, you had to fucking do 360 rotation on the D-pad, and then let go of block, and he'd do like a fucking.
And then he'd do it. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd do his thing. Which basically, like on the Super Nintendo,
like the scissor kick, and it fucking sliced the motherfucker in half.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
on the Super Nintendo, he did the fucking scissor kick, completely missed, and then cut the motherfucker.
Man, we're down to 17 viewers. What happened? CPN went live or something?
No idea. Nah, you just go down to tonight.
No, they're all like, you guys aren't doing drama, so we're leaving. Like, you guys are trying to stay positive now. Oh, fuck that. We're out.
We're going to try to see if Tucker's doing a live stream.
Right? Tucker. Yeah. He goes live every time you do to talk shit.
Yeah.
Counteracted. Nobody ever sees it, though, because he pulls it down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they delete it every time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna address, even though I didn't really want to. Like, everybody's like all the haters, bullshits in the comments are always like, "Well, you took those Yaya videos down because you were asked to do it." It's like, I don't remember being asked to take them down. Like, I took them down, but we didn't take them down. We just made them private.
Yep.
People were threatened to take our channel down. Like,
yeah,
I would say
no,
that's a pretty good reason.
Fam. That wasn't the case, fam. You were ordered by the Jugganati because
that's right. I forgot.
We want to ensure that we are keeping things positive and peaceful, and like all this stuff with Yaya, it never happened.
Right. And long as you guys don't address it, then it never happened. Like, it's like, nah, man, like, because there is a part in the Yaya one with like the other ones we could probably put back up.
Yeah.
But there's one particular part where Fabian, we're gonna put them back up as soon as the heat dies down.
Oh yeah.
But we have to figure out how to edit a certain part that the homie CPN said. He says something, and I'm not gonna say what, but he says something that is pretty fucked up. And,
it is.
And like, it could probably take our shit down. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
yeah.
So it's like, until we edit that certain part out, and yes, I did say we will edit that part out. But it's nothing. We're not editing anything that Max said or anything that Wolf said or anything about the phone calls or none of that shit. None of that shit edited. It's just a certain thing that CPN said. Like 20 seconds of audio that is going to get edited as soon as I figure out
how
to get Vegas back. I don't think I can do it. I might be able, I mean, I don't think a 3-hour fucking video is going to edit well on this laptop with Windows Movie Maker. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
He said, "Damn you, CPN." Yeah, man. I mean, my man, he's a loose, he's a loose cannon, man.
yeah,
He'll say some shit.
Yeah, we don't dictate what people say on the show either.
Exactly. That's another thing that I get sick with everybody's. Well, you guys control what people say, and you guys it's all like you guys plan what you're going to talk about. It's like, come on now, us plan what we're going to talk about. We plan it out. Yeah, right.
Really? No, here's the thing, though. No, this is the reality.
Nice.
Like, you guys do have certain topics of conversation that you want to talk about, but then when somebody else comes in with that's other than Josh, Run, or Warloxide, all of that shit thrown out the fucking window.
Exactly.
And it's like, no, fuck it. It's our show now. That's the one thing that I will say when Chuck has been on this show, he had it right. Like, no, this is my show now.
It totally is. When Chuck's on, it is his show because nobody else can say anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying. Like, once I'm on the show, like, it's pretty much almost whatever it is that I want to fucking talk about. If Church comes on the show, like, he gets to talk about whatever it is that he wants to talk about. You're never going to be able to get through this laundry list of shit that you want to fucking talk about. So it just gets tossed out the fucking window.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's whatever because in the end, though, it doesn't provide for good entertainment. You could want to talk about, Light's new album that's going to be coming up and, see what everybody else thinks about it. And then the minute CPN fucking comes up on here, it'd be like, yo, dog. So, some shit went down. And, coonery.
You can't say that.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Right.
No, it's okay. It's okay that I can say that, though, because it's reverse racism if I don't.
You're right. It's reverse racism.
It's kind of like that video that Don Pell put up where, CPN is not allowed to say coonery, but Don Pell is allowed to say nigga, because he lives on the East Coast where shit matters. I live in the Midwest, so shit kind of matters, but not really. And then CPN lives on the West Coast where shit don't matter at all.
Right.
Except Tupac, but Tupac's dead, so shit don't matter at all over there.
I think Josh, are you doing dishes, Josh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm like, what is that noise?
I knew it.
Just finishing them up.
Just finishing them up. Silverware's last, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a tail show without Josh.
Without somebody doing dishes, exactly.
It wouldn't be a tail show without Kreyz McCormick fucking doing Grubhub.
Right. So what?
It wouldn't be a tail show without DJ Run for Cover answering the phone and not turning off his fucking mic.
That's right. It's too much work to mute the mic.
Fucking break into a sweat trying to click on the mouse.
Yeah, right. So how does Grubhub work? Like somebody just is it like Uber and shit?
Somewhat like that, yeah. It basically, I think it's whoever's the closest available driver to the restaurant, and then it'll tell you where it is that you're going. And if there's somebody that is nearby that other order that's ordering from the same restaurant, you can get that doubled up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pull up, you got to go in and grab the food and shit, or does somebody bring it out to you?
I have to go in. I have to let the person at the counter know that I'm from Grubhub. I'm picking up for whoever, and then it's either ready or I gotta wait forever in a fucking day for them to get off their lazy asses in order to provide the food.
And you're not allowed to eat a fry or nothing?
No.
Yeah.
That would be that would be bad.
No, hell no.
I mean, trust me, like I'm serious. I want to.
Right.
but
I
I
want
can't.
to eat a couple slices of pizza many times.
Right.
Right. I
Hold
took
up.
a piece of your pizza. I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. And Josh is back from the dish spots. Where's my calzone, Fabian? Yeah, man, but for sure, Fabian, guest timer for life. I know that. That's still one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my when Joe said that. Oh, the guest timer went on. Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
Right? You don't eat them. It just kills them, man.
Nah, that I think that's still all deadhead.
Deadhead be doing that. Can't wait to get Deadhead on the show again. I got some things I need to ask him.
How good? What's his name was?
Tommy, right?
Tommy's pretty good, Ben.
These are weird. Are they still good?
I don't know. The cinnamon ones taste good.
6/20/2019. I've been eating.
You try not to get sick.
Yeah, right. I took that shower thing.
There you are.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good night.
You too.
Whoa.
Right. Next customer that Crazy gets drops that food off and be like, "You're on Tales from the Lotus Podcast live. Enjoy your meal."
Nah, dude. I keep my I keep my phone on the actual app so that way I know where the fuck I'm going.
Right.
When I'm doing this shit and I'm up on here. No, I dropped it off to them and they were saying something, but I couldn't hear them because I had my headphones in and I was listening to you.
Do they tip you too or not?
The tip, actually, you can either do cash or you can put it on the app, and when somebody has put a tip on the app.
Okay.
How I know is just based off of the distance from location to location, and I already know what the base fare is.
Right. I was going to ask them that.
Do
they have to tip them, or can they choose not to?
What's that?
I said, do they have to tip you? Like, is it included in the shit, or?
No, they don't have to. Like, when they complete the order, before they completely complete the order, what they'll do is, like, at the bottom of the screen, it'll actually ask if you want to add a gratuity, and it usually says, like, 12%, 15, 20, or other, which you can just put a flat rate on. And some people will end up putting 0 up on that bitch, and those people can necessarily eat a dick and die.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
I don't really want like a $10 tip in cash. Like I want to see like a $7 tip on the app and then have a fucking $3 cash tip. Like I'd rather have it like that, where it's like, okay, I just gave you your food earlier than expected, so maybe they feel that I deserve a little bit extra cream on the top. Yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, but there was actually a guy who wrote in the description for like directions, because like you can also add like direction details. And somebody said, if you yell, "Hey Christian, your Subway is here," I'll give you an extra $2 in cash because that's all I've got. And this guy was already giving me a $3 tip. So it's amazing what I'll do for $2 cash.
Right?
You don't ever say that.
Mileage too?
No, like in this case, like I ended up making a spectacle of myself because this guy was living on the top floor of a duplex.
Yeah.
And here I am in the middle of a busy area of town yelling for some dude.
Yeah, right. You get paid mileage or not?
50 cents a mile. But it's not.
Damn,
it's not
dude.
by the roadway. It's by the way the bird flies. So it's straight line from restaurant, straight line to the drop off location.
So you does the mileage start when you go to the customer?
What's that?
I said, does the mileage start when you go to the customer, or does it start when you go to the restaurant, or is it all calculated in? Because our mileage,
their calculation is from the restaurant to the customer. So it
does the app calculate
it doesn't add
mileage?
Yeah, it doesn't add the mileage that I use to take myself to the restaurant. It's just from the start of the delivery to the end of the delivery. Which is fine either way, because honestly, as long as I'm on the road, I can still write that mileage off at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, because
our mileage would start
I'm
at
still
the start
doing
of
business, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that shit don't mean shit to me. But
right.
Yeah, and then here in Grand Rapids, it's $3.50 for the base fare, 50 cents a mile, and we get to keep 100% of the tips.
Is it fucking your car up a lot or not really? Because see, like with me, like let's say a standard shift, like I would start the shift, right?
Yeah.
And then like a standard shift, I'd probably drive like 100 to 130 miles. Like on Friday, it'd be 100 miles for the whole weekend, like all weekend, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You do that shit? Have you ever done that?
Oh yeah, dude. I'm on the road like 8 hours a day.
Wow.
So, like, it can possibly even get up to like 200, maybe even 300 miles, if I'm doing like a completely full shift, like where I'm working from 11 to 11. But today I work. Today I only work 3 hours from 2 to 5. I just barely beat the guarantee.
But you make your own schedule, though, right?
Yeah. So I set my schedule today. Originally, I was going to work from 11 to 2 and then from 2 to 5 to have a 6-hour shift. But my kids had a Christmas thing at the church. So I actually went to that instead. And then after that, I ended up doing 3 hours of Grubhub. And then
it said, crazy. You knock on the door with a rip bag and tell the customer a hawk swooped down and stole your food. See what happens.
Damn.
Fabian's coming off. I noticed.
I would have to hope
my new favorite comedian.
I would have to hope in that case that the person that I'm doing that to is blonde.
Yeah.
Because then they would, like platinum blonde, and and living in the suburbs, and then maybe they would actually believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
Be like, really, in this weather? Oh yeah. Yeah, hawks don't know no sleep.
So you do. So are you strictly Grubhub now, or you
should have seen this thing, man. It was huge. It was a huge golden hawk. It was this large Haratude motherfucker. Like, it looked like that fucking hawk from the fucking the fucking what is that movie? The Rescuers Down Under, like that motherfucking hawk.
Yeah.
Yo, you just doing Grubhub now, or shit?
I do Grubhub during the day, and then I'll do Uber during the evenings.
That's cool.
Basically, the
idea do Lyft
is
anymore?
that I haven't done Lyft in a while. They're like, Uber has actually done a pretty good update on their app now, so fucking their surge rates have actually improved a little bit during the evenings. and it actually covers more space. So I've been getting a lot of better tips and stuff. Like I did Uber last night from 11:30 to 1:30 in the morning, and I made $107
Nice.
for like 2 hours work. Fuck yeah. And the idea behind doing Uber right now really is just to supplement the gas usage that I'm using for driving Grubhub, as well as, you know, upkeep on the maintenance and oil changes and shit like that.
See what I could probably do. But the Uber shit, talking to somebody in my car for some minutes, I don't know about that, man.
You got to remember, though, like, you know, you could probably have the biggest asshole on the fucking planet sitting in your car, but you're only going to be with that person for a max of 15 minutes for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah.
Right.
Good point.
And
maybe wants to know if you can Uber and Grubhub at the same time.
I have actually done that.
Oh, cool.
You can do Uber and Grubhub at the same time. Well, like when I first started doing Grubhub, there wasn't a whole lot of shit that was happening with Grubhub. You know, it wasn't like on Friday where I got like 8 orders in a fucking row from 3 different restaurants. When I first started, the orders were coming far in between. So in between orders, I would be taking Uber trips.
Over there.
And then when I got an order from Grubhub, I would accept it and then switch over to Uber and turn the app off. If I was on my way to a pickup, I'd complete that trip before I went over to that restaurant.
Nice.
Start sending the passengers out the car with the food. Here we are. Can you please just leave this sub at your neighbors? Right. Knocking out 2 people at once. What else, Spooky Tuesday? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. I gotta know about I gotta holler at fucking Spooky Tuesday for a minute. I need to know fucking how did you survive Black Friday?
Right. Black Friday didn't look that crazy this year, though, man. Like I went to get some dog food because it was on sale. Sweet ass.
I know you told me in real world about that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was at TSC, so it wasn't like that place wasn't like crazy busy.
There ain't gonna be no door sales for dog food here at Walmart.
Hell yeah.
All right, and now I gotta buy cigarettes.
Who the fuck Black Friday shops for dog food? Me, my dude. We got 3 dogs.
Yeah. So
that shit was $50 for a 52-pound bag, bro. All right, Fabian.
Peace out.
Bad for you.
Yeah, you got some dogs.
Yeah. What is that, right?
Kelly for Sprite. Like, who the fuck is Sprite? I always want to be fit. Off the mark.
And what are they doing a charity stream for? Like 2 people are doing charity streams right now.
I'll do it for free, man.
Who is?
Like Funkland and Rant Jams.
Yeah.
Look, the way I look at it is if it ain't about Ronald McDonald House, I'm not charitizing anything.
Right.
Like, all my money goes to the McDonald's already as it is. McDonald's, Red Bull, and Faygo.
Yeah.
Living like a West Side king.
Yeah, West Side King.
For real. Hey, what up, brother?
Ranjan is doing some.
Nice.
Can I also get a pack of Marble Smoothie Hunters, please?
I guess you just bought Titanfall 2 for $3 brand new. Must have been you, Juggalo John, huh? You must have been the one that bought that shit.
Damn. Actually, that's a damn good deal.
Yeah, right? Oh, shit. Titanfall is pretty good. That Injustice is good, man. That's good at.
Yeah, I play a little bit of Injustice.
I'm not ever.
I was playing the shit out of that, dude.
Yeah,
that Injustice. That Injustice 2 finally out. It isn't already.
Yeah, I think Injustice 2's been out for a bit.
I'm telling you, man, that Game Pass, is worth it. What's up, Ryan? That Injustice is fresh, dude.
I know they.
Maybe you need to get on some of that.
All right, I gotta head out of here.
All right, man.
All right,
it was good having you on as always, my friend.
Oh yeah, I'm always willing to fucking come up on here, especially now that I got some free fucking time.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
we love having you.
I'm out this motherfucking bitch. Deuces.
Hell yeah. Peace. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Hey, whoop whoop.
I'm never gonna let that go. All right, I'm out. Peace.
Like,
How in the fuck does he have that in?
yeah, I was watching Ryan last night. I was watching somebody play 2K19.
Yeah.
WWE.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that game looked dope as hell. It was Snoop Dogg versus fucking Snoop Dogg versus who else was it? It was somebody ridiculous. Snoop Dogg looked just like him though.
Oh yeah.
And
then, yeah, I do want to get 2K19.
Yeah, I do too. I want to, dude. The gameplay looked hella better. It didn't look like you had to do that bullshit. What started getting me was that bullshit, the lock system and all that shit. I didn't like that. Damn, it's $30. Well, I seen that, bro. I did see that. It was $30 the other day. I was like, oh shit. When I was looking at them arcade games and shit, I was like, $300 for one of them motherfuckers. I ain't fucking. Yo, this camera on this laptop is hella fresh, bro.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, man. This laptop, by far, man. I don't know. Every episode, shout out to Process for this shit.
Oh hell yeah! The big shouts to him.
Yeah, he didn't have to hook it up, man. He did. That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could figure out. Did you see them turntables? Did I show you them earlier, Josh?
No.
I got these old digital turntables. It's called the DM2.
Oh, nice.
But
nice.
Yeah, I got them a couple years ago in LaPorte. Some dude sold them to me for $15. I can't get the software to work on this laptop. It kept crashing.
Damn.
I was like, oh man.
I'll be right back.
How far of a fucking drive we have.
Yeah, it kept giving it the old blue screen of death.
Aaron, like when we weren't even like officially dating, we were just fucking each other. We went all the way to fucking LaPorte for these stupid fucking DJ thingies, whatever fucking.
My wife's telling the story right now.
And fucking got lost a little bit. And it was stupid.
Not only did I buy these, but I also bought a mini disc player too, but that broke.
And every time I look at him, I think of that long ass fucking boring ride. Of course, like fucking 4 hours away.
It is not 4 hours away. It was
like 4 hours.
It was an hour drive.
And then we got a little lost. Then that dude was creepy as fuck, and I thought he was gonna murder us.
He was not creepy as hell. He had a whole box full of sweet shit too. He was selling. He's like, anything else interest you? I was like, what the fuck? Is that a mini disc player? He's like, yes, it is. $5 more and you can have it. I was like, oh hell yeah! This is weird red dot on my face.
Be like, why the fuck
I think it's the mouse. Yeah. You still there, Josh?
Yes, I'll be right back.
All right. South Warren 313-313. Whoop whoop. Appreciate all y'all coming to see us today, as always. You know, fuck them threats we be getting. Ooh, the joke's coming. Don't respond to my comment.
That was the most childish shit I ever just seen in my life from you.
Oh, those are fucking cute. Oh, look at them little teeth.
Right, bro. I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah,
right,
that Braxton?
I love you.
You need another ass whooping.
All right, bye.
Yeah, somebody was fighting in the steel cage. It was Snoop Dogg versus first match I seen was Jason versus Rey Mysterio. And then they went ahead and did another match when it was Snoop Dogg and it was somebody else. Oh, the Joker. That's who it was. It was the Joker, dude. I was like, what the fuck? It was cool, man. I liked it. I was like, this game looks fresh. I like them WWE games, man. They're pretty good stuff. These jeans got a hole in the crotch. Hell yeah. The sweatshirt's cool, but it's hot like a motherfucker, boy. Long sleeved and all that. I like it though. So don't respond to my comment. Where's that red glare? It's coming from the monitor screen. The stop broadcast. It's like a little red from the stop broadcast. It's like shining on my glasses.
I'm back.
Hell yeah. Red honeysuckle nectar. That's this version of this. Smells good.
Well, what does?
Nah, I wanted to play that though. That South Park game, that shit looks fun, man.
Which one?
Fractured Butthole.
That's pretty good.
We see your laptop screen and your glasses, right? I know, right? That's crazy. Like that's how crisp this monitor is. The smooth 19-inch monitor. Smooth remote 17-inch. Smooth remote that tucks inside. I gotta change that battery out or try it. I haven't tried Windows Media Player with it yet. See if this battery still works.
Well, one way to find out.
Right? But I don't know if you have to actually open it up to see. But what's weird is this thing is hot. Like, it's real hot. Maybe the battery, like, try it out. Because, like, you would think I'd be able to control the volume and stuff with it.
You think.
Yeah, because I'm pushing this volume button and they ain't doing it.
That sucks.
I bet that I just have to replace the battery.
Probably.
Have to go up to Dollar Tree and get a new one.
What kind of battery does it take?
Looks like a little one of them. Yeah, looks a little watchy battery type shit. Little 3-volt.
Yeah, that should have cost you too much.
Right? I know it needs another internal battery for the clock, because every time you shut it down or unplug it,
Yeah.
you got to reset the time.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Shit, I ain't bitching. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah, everybody marvel over that picture of my man Warloxide with his arm around Jay Madrox like this. Oh shit! It does work. Huh? I pushed the remote and this thing popped up. You want to add a desktop gadget to access internet TV? No. What the fuck is internet TV?
No idea.
Oh shit. Live TV setup. Oh, that's cool, man. So I do not have to replace the battery on this thing.
That's good.
This just in. Just in. I pushed the Windows button and that thing loaded up. Made a nice little noise. It was like, whee. Oh.
Love you.
She said, so I had to make this long, boring ass trip. Shit wasn't boring. That was the first time I ever been to LaPorte, too.
First time you've been to Will?
We probably did. Yeah, because, I mean, we go through the whole state of Indiana, so I'm sure we went through LaPorte when we did that shit. Right? What are you doing, Josh? Sounds like you're
sleeping. Yeah, just doing some sweeping.
doing some sweeping?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Why would
Shit.
you take a selfie? You can get a girl that way.
Hell yeah. Take a selfie of you sweeping. Hey, Dustin, did you get your subs up when I gave you that little shout out?
I don't know. Oh.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, Josh, I guess you're doing chores and shit. I guess we'll add this shit then, huh?
Okay.
So you can get your shit done.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We got love for every single one of you motherfuckers.
Yes, we do.
Hell yeah. We out this motherfucker.
Peace, everybody.
Peace out. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.